Welcome to Fun Facts Daily, your source for just the good stuff. Monday through Friday, we're bringing fun facts and news you can use, all carefully curated to uplift and inform. So give yourself a break, relax, and learn something awesome in just a few minutes every day. Hi everyone, I'm Kyle Wood, and today we're going to be learning all about NeeDoh. Now, this one was a fan request, so Olivia, hope you enjoy it. And as always, if there's something you want to learn about that I haven't covered yet, you can comment on Spotify or email me at funfactsdailypod@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to cover it in a future episode. Now, before we get into the facts, let's warm up our brains with a little challenge to see if you can tell fact from fiction. Consider this. Throughout history, there have been a lot of accidental inventions and technology that spun off from government programs like NASA. If you want to learn more about that, check the links in the show notes. But would you believe the flexible, slow-rising compound inside every standard NeeDoh ball was originally invented by accident during World War II when scientists attempted to create a synthetic rubber substitute for military truck tires? A sticky material was reportedly rejected by the military before a toy manufacturer acquired the formulation decades later to create the stress ball we know and love today. What do you think? Did everyone's favorite squishy fidget start as a failed attempt at making tires? We'll find out at the end of the episode. Now for your word of the day. Our word for today is visco-elastic. That's viscoelastic. Viscoelasticity is the physical property of materials that exhibit both viscous and elastic characteristics when undergoing deformation. Viscous materials, like honey, resist shear flow and strain linearly over time when stress is applied. Elastic materials strain instantly when stretched and return to their original state once the stress is removed. A viscoelastic substance, like the compound inside NeeDoh, combines these elements, allowing it to be stretched and squeezed slowly but still pull itself back into its initial molded shape over several seconds. The word viscoelastic combines viscous and elastic. Viscous means a thick, sticky liquid that resists flowing easily. It comes from the Latin viscum, which referred to mistletoe or birdlime, a sticky substance made from mistletoe berries used historically to catch birds. The word elastic means capable of stretching or being easily changed, and then returning to its original size, shape, or state. It comes from the Greek word elastikos, meaning impulsive or driving. The scientists use the term viscoelastic to classify polymers and fluids that change texture under physical pressure. Understanding viscoelasticity helps engineers design a wide range of products, including stress balls, memory foam mattresses, and protective sports gear. Time for your daily high five, our top 5 fun facts about NeeDoh. Number 1. Schilling Incorporated, the toy company that makes NeeDoh, started in the 1970s with Jack Schilling selling toys out of the back of his car. Schilling Incorporated was founded in 1975 by Jack Schilling. He began selling playthings out of the back of his car, and the company initially specialized in recreating classic nostalgic toys made of tin, wood, and steel, like retro spinning tops and classic Jack-in-the-Boxes. Over the decades, the firm gradually shifted its product development to incorporate more modern polymers. This evolution eventually led to the creation of the NeeDoh line, transforming the company into a leader in the modern fidget toy market. By combining their manufacturing expertise with modern polymer science, they engineered the unique groovy glob experience. Today, the company distributes these squishy items worldwide to thousands of stores. While the materials may have changed, whether it's spinning a top or squishing a blob, their toys are still focused on the joy and satisfaction of physically manipulating an object. Number 2. NeeDoh is a pretty sweet toy. I mean that literally. The interior is made of maltose gel, a type of sugar. First off, I want to be responsible and say nobody should eat any portion of NeeDoh, or really any other toy for that matter. But unlike traditional stress balls that utilize foam or water, the classic NeeDoh relies on a non-toxic maltose-based compound. Maltose is a type of sugar, and when processed into a concentrated syrup, it has some unique physical properties. This substance gives the toy its signature slow rise effect when compressed by the user. The outer shell is constructed from a durable thermoplastic rubber known as TPR, which seals the maltose inside. While the outer shell is very strong, using a sugar-derived base ensures that the internal component remains safe and non-toxic even in the rare event of a puncture. The maltose gel also allows the toy to absorb energy and dissipate it slowly. When a user squeezes the rubber casing, the internal gel shifts outward through the pathways of least resistance. Once it's released, the chemical bonds within the maltose pull the material back together at a slow, controlled rate. And this slow, smooth return gives tactile feedback that many users find grounding and calming. Number 3. NeeDoh experienced a massive surge in popularity due to some viral videos on social media. Around 2020, short-form video platforms saw a large increase in content dedicated to autonomous sensory meridian response, commonly known as ASMR. Content creators discovered that the visual and auditory elements of squeezing NeeDoh products generated millions of views. The hashtag NeeDoh quickly got a lot of attention. Users filmed themselves testing different varieties, cutting them open to reveal the interiors, or throwing them against flat surfaces and watching them squish and then recover. All that attention in online communities led to massive sales in the real world. Retailers reported unprecedented sellouts corresponding to specific viral video trends. The sudden demand forced manufacturing facilities to increase production schedules just to keep up with all the orders. And toy stores set up big displays of NeeDoh to capture the foot traffic generated by the online trends. And all these videos were brilliant not only because they showed how fun NeeDoh is to play with, but they also demonstrated the therapeutic use of fidgets. Number 4. NeeDoh comes in a variety of fun forms, including cool cats. Following the success of their original round glob, designers developed variations to maintain customer interest and encourage collecting. One of the most prominent spin-offs is the Cool Cat line, which shapes the flexible rubber casing into a feline form, complete with ears and whiskers. These different NeeDoh creations have the same internal maltose gel, but alter the ergonomics of the squeeze due to the unique geometry. Other variations include NeeDoh, which comes in packs of 3, and Super NeeDoh, which scales up the toy to the size of a grapefruit. The company also produces shapes like pumpkins, snowmen, and holiday ornaments, so there's really a NeeDoh for every season. Now, creating all these different forms of NeeDoh might sound simple, but there's a lot of work that goes into it. Introducing distinct shapes requires careful engineering to ensure the thermoplastic rubber stretches evenly, because a sharp corner or a thin edge on a cat shape could create a structural weak point and a rip when people go to squeeze it. And our 5th and final fun fact for today: educators and occupational therapists frequently use NeeDoh as a functional tool to improve focus and reduce anxiety. While it was designed primarily just for fun, these items can actually serve a functional role in clinical and educational settings. Occupational therapists use tactile manipulation toys to help individuals develop fine motor skills and hand strength. Squeezing the resistive gel engages the muscles of the hand and forearm, promoting blood flow and joint flexibility. For neurodivergent individuals, including those with ADHD and autism, the repetitive motion provides necessary sensory input that can enhance concentration. And the silent nature of the classic glob makes it an ideal tool for classrooms and office environments where noise would cause disruptions. Sensory integration theory suggests that physical movement can help regulate the nervous system when a person is overstimulated. Focusing attention on the physical sensation of slow rising gel can help people feel grounded during moments of stress, and this helps with self regulation. Schools have increasingly integrated sensory bins and fidget toolkits into standard classrooms to support diverse learning needs. Now for some news you can use. NeeDoh is fun to play with, but let's face it, after a while, it can get a bit dirty. Here's how you can clean it off and keep it feeling like new. First, wash the toy thoroughly under warm running water using mild dish soap to remove accumulated dust, lint, and oils from your hands. After rinsing it off, pat it dry with a clean towel and then dust the surface with a light coating of cornstarch or talcum powder. Thermoplastic rubber naturally develops a slight tackiness over time as it comes in contact with dirt and skin oils. The soap breaks down the oils and releases the trapped dirt particles from the microtextures of the rubber shell. Cornstarch acts like a dry lubricant, filling the microscopic pores of the material and eliminating any remaining sticky residue. This simple process restores the smooth, matte finish of the toy so it feels like new and glides smoothly in your hands. And if you're feeling really adventurous and want to try to make your own squishy sensory toy, you can do that with just a few common items you might already have at home. All you need are a thick 12-inch latex balloon, a plastic funnel, or the top half of a cut plastic water bottle, cornstarch, and some hair conditioner. Stretch the opening of the balloon over the narrow end of your funnel and then mix the cornstarch and conditioner together in a bowl. You'll want basically like 2 parts cornstarch for every part conditioner. Mix them until they form a smooth, moldable dough. Then spoon the mixture through the funnel into the base of the balloon, massaging it on the way down to eliminate air pockets. After you have a good amount of that mixture in the balloon, just tie a knot to keep it all in place. The chemical emulsion in this mixture will mimic the visco-elasticity of commercial products. Cornstarch consists of long chains of starch molecules that lock together under sudden pressure, while the lipids and surfactants in hair conditioner provide lubrication that allows the starch chains to slide past each other smoothly during a slow squeeze. When it's all sealed together inside the airtight latex casing, the moisture remains trapped, preventing the starch from drying out or hardening into a solid block. The elasticity of the latex balloon works with the internal dough, pulling it back into a perfect sphere once you release your grip. Finally, the moment you've been waiting for. At the beginning of the episode, I asked if the flexible, slow-rising compound inside of standard NeeDoh balls was originally invented by accident during World War II as a synthetic rubber substitute. Well, this one's a fallacy, but it's not too far from the truth. The story of a failed wartime rubber substitute is not that of NeeDoh, but another classic toy, Silly Putty. Silly Putty was invented by James Wright in 1943 while working for General Electric. NeeDoh, on the other hand, is a modern creation developed intentionally by toy engineers using contemporary thermoplastic rubber and maltose gel technology specifically designed for stress relief. While it shares a history with the broader category of squishy toys, NeeDoh is a product of modern industrial design, not mid-century military research. Now, I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about NeeDoh with me today, and be sure to tune in every weekday for even more fun facts. Fun Facts Daily is an Airwave Media podcast. It was written, recorded, mixed, and edited by me, Kyle Wood. Thanks for sharing a part of your day with me. Be sure to follow Fun Facts Daily on your favorite podcast app so you can keep the good stuff coming your way every day. And if you like the show, please do me a favor and leave a kind rating, review, or just tell your friends about it.